Hello, friends. I'm back in the saddle doing what I do best. And I have this beautiful t-shirt made by my good friend, Makoya Young. I'm going to drop a link under this video to show you guys where you can get these t-shirts. What does it say? It says, I love God, but some of his children get on my nerves. And that is part of the reason for this video today. This was part of the inspiration. So God's children get on my nerves, but my children are fabulous. Two of them, my two twins, my Irish twins that are in middle school, both got on AB Honor Roll. So I'm super proud about that today. And we had a Zoom call to celebrate them, virtual assembly. So me being like a good person, I decided to share that link with my ex-husband, who's their dad, so that he could partake in the event. And I'm watching the video and I'm running back and forth because I'm teaching from home, right? So I'm in here and I'm like, okay, guys, enjoy your brain break. And I'm running up there to still, support my own children because I can't show up for my students and not my own children. Like, they work hard too. So I'm back and forth. And it turned out great. And Dad did show, so that's positive. Here's the thing. John Mayer made this song. And it's called Daughters. And in the song he says, fathers, be good to your daughters because girls become lovers and those lovers turn into mothers, right? And it really spoke to me. I'm gonna tell you why. You really gotta take care of all the children, especially the brown ones, because a lot of them don't hear, I love you, you're important, and those affirmations, as much as they should, right? Not all, but some, okay? All children need to hear that. But you have to do that with your words, but also with your actions. So as many of you guys know, I'm divorced, single, dating, loving it. And I meet dudes that have kids and I listen to the way they speak about the child's mom, and I listen to when have you seen your kids? When's the last time? And blah, 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 and things like that. And the reason why I bring this up today, people, is because it really is important how, guys treat the mother of their kids, because the children are watching. And I'm not going to say that it doesn't go both ways. I'm not going to say that at all. But what I am going to say is opinions are being raised, okay? You got to be careful. Every single time my ex-husband does not get his way, or he thinks he's not getting his way, because he gets his way a lot of the time. Like, we've been divorced 7 years. He just got put on child support this year, February. Like, yes, he do what he can when he can before that. And he did a lot, don't get it twisted, but he wasn't on the papers. Like, the folks didn't have him down there, okay? He just got on there, so don't be fooled, okay? All this is hard work, okay? So, but every single time we get into a disagreement and Frenton disagrees, we have creative differences, he wants to attack the relationship between myself and my biological father. Every single time. Now, my biological father is a bum, okay? He has at least 2 children that we know of. He was married to my mom, like, I'm a legitimate child, right? And he doesn't look out for myself or the one sister that I know, that one confirmed sibling. It might be more out there. We don't know. He was married to my mom, as I stated, but we don't know. And every single time, without fail, this man will attack me. My ex-husband will attack me. Verbally, he'll chastise me and say, oh, you're trying to put a wedge between me and my kids because your father hates you. You want to break up me and my children because your father doesn't love you. You're trying to teach the children hate because you're jealous of the relationship that I have with our kids, and because you never had that with your family, with your dad. Men who do this, men who know men that do this, please stop. Like, it really is trashy and it really is classless. And I do understand that the purpose is when someone is upset, they're trying to upset you. Like, they want you to be as upset as they are. I get that. Like, I legitimately get that. But to blame a person for their parent not being a good parent is repugnant. It's idiotic and it's repugnant. And the thing that a lot of people need to keep in mind is that your children are seeing this. Like, they're seeing how you're treating the other parent. This is the reason why I always would drive 11 hours from South Carolina to New York to drop my kids off to my ex-husband's family, even though I can't stand some of them, not all. Okay. There's a reason why I will sit here and I will, go out of my way, spend time, energy, money, plane, trains, and automobiles to do that. Because at the end of the day, I may talk my little smack. I do. I'm not going to hold you. But at the end of the day, friends, the children are watching. And as an educator and as a mother of almost 20 years, I can definitely testify to the fact that you got to be careful what you're doing. Because what if your daughter got with a man that was like you? I had a pretty serious relationship a couple of years ago. And one day I got really mad. And I said to this guy, I said, I hope your daughter finds somebody just like you. And he just was like, bitch, I kill you. Like, it's just like, but why is that offensive? Why is that offensive? Why is that offensive? And it goes both ways. Women, we got to hold ourselves to our highest standard. Now, I hope that my kids don't end up with a woman that has a potty mouth like I do, because I have a potty mouth real bad, but I'm okay with my sons getting with a woman that's as educated, if not more so than myself, that is, as ambitious as myself, that is savvy, someone that is tactical, someone that is kind of mature within themselves as time goes on. Because me 10 years ago, but like as I get older and I metamorphose, I become I'm getting better. Everything is getting better. The edges are getting better, right? The skin is getting better. The skin is getting better. Everything's getting better. It's a process. So I legitimately would be okay if my son, and I do have a son that's, of age and dating, got with a woman that was like me. I just hope that, everybody can get to a point where they can appreciate that in several different ways and be able to live by that. In closing, like I said, just be better people, and attacking people for things they can't control, like attacking someone's mom, attacking someone's dad, like that's classless and it's tacky. And then when you do that, you're showing the person that, hey, I dislike you so much so that I'm willing to attack the components that came together to create you. It's trashy. I don't know how else to say it. It's really less than. And I'm gonna leave you guys with this. My, I guess, sister-in-law. Don't you call my sister-in-law anymore because we're not married, but until I'm married again, my sister-in-law, right? We did not have a good relationship for many years because of the lies and the just disrespect that my ex-husband was feeding the family. And when I met her, I think she was like 12. Now she's a grown woman, right? And very accomplished, educated. She's a PhD. She really come a long way. That girl come a long way. And she went to high school with some family members of mine. And she's really, really, really matured into a very nice person. And one day, about 4.5 years ago, I was in New York, and she came to me and she said, I said, I'm going to drop my sister home. And she's like, oh, can I ride with you? I'm like, sure, come on. So she rides with me. And when I dropped my sister off, we sat in the car and we spoke, and she said to me, she said, I really got to tell you something. I said, yeah, what's up? Like, let bygones be bygones. And she said, no. She said, no. She said, I really feel bad about the way we treated you. And I leaned in to hear what she had to say. And she said to me, she said, now that I'm a grown woman and, I'm married and I have my husband and, I'm away from my family and I'm coming into my own. She said, if my husband family treated me the way we treated you, I don't know what I would do. Wow. That really, really meant a lot to me. And I will hold on to that to my dying breath. And that's another reason why, I don't let what people, I can't let, what you eat ain't gonna make me shit. My ex-husband and his father are the most treacherous. Like, it's them two. It's them two. The brother-in-law is cool. We really don't have no issues. Me and the sister-in-law, I believe, is cool. The mother, you know, I ain't got no issues with her. You know, when I call her, she answer. She'll call back. You know, it's just really these men and the way they're treating the women in their lives. Like, it really is crappy. And the men are supposed to be the patriarchs of the family. So, you know, like I said, to come back and bring it to a close, yo, you got to be good to your daughters. You have to. You have to. And as the proverb goes, you know, it takes a village. If you're my father-in-law, you're my father-in-law, I'm your daughter-in-law. So men, you got to be good to your daughters and your daughter-in-law, because I fully believe that if my father-in-law had corrected my ex-husband when he was doing the physical abuse, the sexual abuse, the verbal abuse, the name calling, the disrespecting, if he got wind of it and said, dude, you can't do that, he at least would have thought twice, I believe, and we might could have had a fighting chance. That didn't happen. I'm happy with my life. I'm happier than I've been in years, and I accept any and all things the way they are. But again, we got to be good to our daughters. Women, be good to your daughters, and a good way to be good to your daughters is to be good to your sons, because those boys become in a relationship with those, you know, other people's daughters, and if we don't treat those boys right, when they become men, they're not gonna be right, and it's secular. Okay. So we got to do better, people, especially people of color. We got to do better. All right. So in closing, I know I said closing like 3 times, whatever. I'm a rambler, but that's okay because I'm a good person. All right. So I love God's children, but some of them get on my nerves. Love you guys. Like, subscribe, share, and be good to your daughters.